What is something presently happening that people don't realize could have huge consequences? The algorithm and fake content being passed as real shit. Fast fashion. Anyone see the report with crazy high lead levels in children's clothing? Imagine that, but your entire wardrobe. Insect population decline. Big problem covered on news sometimes, but people don't actually do much about it as far as I know. Purchased ownership is slipping out of our existence as we speak. Pollution, all around. I don't think that it presents itself as of much of a problem as it is. When you think about the earth being our only source of life and how we are just dumping trash and filling the air with toxins, polluting the seas, etc., it's very scary. There is a very delicate balance of life, which all comes down from to our existence. We only have one place to go, and that's here. Riding in the front passenger seat with your feet up in the dashboard. Loneliness laced with overthinking can be a very dangerous thing. The mental damage social media is provoking. The seals dying of avian flu in Chile. Ocean temperatures. This comment section is bleak. The rapid advancement of artificial intelligence. Pesticides are really threatening the ecosystem. We need bees and insects to pollinate our crops. Not giving a FCK about the environment, our seas and wildlife. This might not make flashy headlines every day, but it's a ticking time bomb. The overuse of antibiotics in both healthcare and agriculture is leading to the emergence of superbugs that we are increasingly unable to combat. This could potentially roll back centuries of medical progress, making even minor infections deadly again. Safe drinking water. Our US crumbling education system is pumping out illiterate humans. My town wants to let the sketchy local paper mill harvest trees around our water source. Believing there's no hope for the future. People are letting themselves be programmed to believe the world is ending and we just have to wait for it because it's too late. And I'll just get downvoted because it's so sunk in at this point that people genuinely believe we have to accept the literal end of mankind rather than try any alternative whatsoever. AI? Politically driven division. The still largely undiscovered detrimental health effects of increasing amounts of micro and nanoplastics in our bodies. The impending era of isolationism. Edited to specify that I mean social isolationism. People don't want to leave their homes anymore. Many states are moving towards school choice programs, which on paper is fine. Some states, like Indiana for example, are planning on offering a no questions asked $7,000 a year check to people who want to homeschool their kids. Just tell the state you are homeschooling and cash your check. I am not opposed to school choice. I just think that if public schools are accountable for academic performance due to receiving government money, then homeschools, charter schools, and private schools should be held to the same standards. Large corporations buying up more and more of the housing market to rent. Investment firms buying all of the houses. The disappearance of all of our insects. History keeps changing. Ozempic. Cookies aka data theft, they are building data pools not to spy on you but to have I predict your future and better control you. Literally everything about pollution and global warming. While it could be an anomaly, this February was the hottest February in my region in recorded history, up to 20°C. If that wasn't a sign that the climate is going to absolute shit, then I don't know what will be. Giving kids screens to calm them down. The media has taken to simply lying to manipulate the masses in the most concerted way seen in history. Where I live in Missouri, the hog farms dump into the largest creek system, making it unusable. We aren't supposed to fish or swim in the rivers or creeks now. I know many people who depend on the rivers and creeks for their livelihood, either by hosting float trips or from guiding fishing. It is because of poisoning in the water. I don't know much about water contamination, but I assume it means our drinking water isn't safe either. The rise of AI. People of working age not able to get a mortgage. People not getting their kids vaxxed. Climate change. The totally unexplained and unexpected phenomenal ocean high temperature anomaly that started last year. The backtracking of women's rights and women-only spaces. Posting your private life to social media, way too much, and that can backfires against them later in life in a way or another. What's okay now, it probably don't in the future. You don't want the future employee know about your personal life and have leverage against you, or insurance increasing more because they know your lifestyle and risks associated with it, and much more. The decline in insect populations. A lot of this is due to human population interaction in general. We're shaping, ruining our ecology, we're changing the atmosphere, we're using up the groundwater. Not many people want to think responsibly about the future, but our race and many animals on this planet kind of depend on our taking that responsibility. Well, this thread is depressing. AI? I'm in my late 30s, going back to college, and there is this huge issue of AI being discussed right now where students are writing entire papers using AI. It just has me thinking you're doing learning wrong. That aspect, among many others, I think will eventually create some very negative results. That is, if AI doesn't get to the point where it goes full Skynet and wipes us all out. One significant issue often overlooked is the rapid decline of biodiversity worldwide. As habitats shrink due to deforestation, urbanization, and climate change, countless species face extinction. This loss of biodiversity disrupts ecosystems, leading to imbalances that can have far-reaching consequences. It affects pollination, soil fertility, disease regulation, and food security, impacting human well-being and livelihoods. Furthermore, biodiversity loss exacerbates climate change, as ecosystems play a crucial role in carbon sequestration. Failure to address this issue could lead to irreversible damage to ecosystems and threaten the stability of our planet's biosphere, with dire consequences for future generations. Teaching kids that empathy is a weakness. The constant drama farming and the self-righteous cancel culture trend on internet. It creates political polarization, and it's pushing people away from the middle toward the far right and left ideologies. The disinformation is also at its all-time high, and it's generating dangerous propaganda, one way or the other. We are getting dumber, and we are demonizing people with different opinions rather than talking and debating. We need to rethink social medias. Having children to mend a broken relationship.